Monetizing a gaming channel is one of the hardest things to do on YouTube. I know, I did it. So today's video, I wanted to share with you my journey of how I started at zero and actually got to that blessed approval letter that you've been accepted into the YouTube Partnership Program. Here today on the Gamer's Guide to YouTube. I'm your host, Commander Tom, and I wanted to share with you a little bit more details, nuts, and bolts for those of you who are a little bit curious as to what it really takes to get a level of success on the platform. Well, to start off with, I first started my YouTube channel, if you check it out in the details, back in 2017. And I had the great idea that since it was popular, I was going to start with Minecraft. Yeah, that didn't do so well. In fact, it was going to be mostly Minecraft Let's Plays with a little bit of redstone builds. Now, some of those redstone builds actually are pretty decent. So to this day, I've left them on my channel, and they're the oldest videos on my channel. But the Let's Plays, yeah, I got rid of them. The redstone I'll keep, but the Let's Plays, they're absolutely horrible. So I'll be honest, I deleted them. So that led us then to the 2 years of basically I quit. And I mean I quit. I bombed so hard, I got so zero traffic with my first attempt at YouTube that I didn't touch it at all. But I have kids, and God bless them, especially my eldest son, Lex. He asked me, as only your son can, only your eldest child can, "Hey, Dad, when are you going to YouTube again? Hey, Dad, when are you going to do YouTube again? Hey, Dad, are you going to do YouTube again? No, really, when are you going to do YouTube again? I'd love to see you do YouTube again." Any parent, I'm sure you understand what that's like. But because of that, the idea stayed in my mind. Well, then, December of 2019, I was coming up on my 41st birthday, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to do something for myself, okay? We're going to do YouTube, and I'm going to commit. I committed. I dug in. I threw my spear into the ground, and I said, I'm doing this. I'm going to learn what I need to learn. I'm going to go to school. I'm going to learn whatever I need to do and start putting the actual work in to do it. I didn't have these words at the time, but to use my current vocabulary of my actions of 2019, that was when I committed and started my own personal YouTuber internship. So when I talk about these things, I'm not just talking pie in the sky. I'm teaching and I'm preaching the life that I've walked for the last 2 years. So keeping in mind I started December of 2019, by January of 2020, I had 6 videos uploaded with 7 subscribers and 28 hours of watch time. By February, I had gotten 30 videos uploaded, netting 25 subscribers. Now I want to point out there, yes, you read that right. I had more videos than I had subscribers. That is a very real thing when you are a YouTuber. So if you are watching this and you're feeling that, if that's hitting too close to home because that's your situation, congratulations. You're in good company. You are putting in the reps. Have heart. Keep at it. That's the way this platform works. Then in March, I was looking at 40 videos uploaded, 50 subscribers, which I was quite proud about, and 77 hours of watch time for the month. Now this time around, since Minecraft failed so miserably 2 years before for me, I didn't put all my eggs in one basket. While I did play a little Minecraft, I experimented with a lot of different games. Slowly. One of my favorite games, to this day even, was Arc. And what I tried to release was Let's Plays, but I also experimented with more tips and tricks and build videos, especially in Arc rafts. In January, I released Beastmaster, to this day my favorite go-to Arc raft. This released again January 12th, but really didn't have anything I considered success until March, when a spike happened. But this was my first video spike of success. Finally, a video was getting views. And if you've ever been that YouTuber, like vidIQ likes to say, double down. Once I discovered there was an audience interested in possibly my Arc raft videos, I made an entire series of them. The Architecture series. A title that to this day I'm surprised no one ever else tried to take. Seems so obvious to me. To this day, in fact, Beastmaster is still one of my top 10, if not sometimes top 5, best performing videos, as is Salad Barge and the Explorer. I'm not going to complain about it. I still appreciate Arc to this day. But I also experimented with other games, including Stardew Valley. And Stardew Valley was an exercise of I could get people to watch my tips, tricks, and build videos, but to this day I still have trouble whenever I try to watch launch a Let's Play series. In fact, Mastermind is actually my second best performing video, considering I barely do anything with Stardew Valley these days. The fact that it keeps performing so well keeps making me want to try and keeps questioning what my channel focus should be. But so long as the views keep coming in, I don't complain too much, and I go ahead and keep working on it. To give you an idea then, after March, we maintained steady upward progress. We had 51, 60, 76 videos. You can tell I'm averaging about 10 to 12 a month. I'm averaging usually about 2 to 3 videos a week is the goal. Subscribers got steady. In May of 2020, we finally broke 100 subscribers, and I was quite happy about that. And you're continuing to see the upward climb of watch hours each month. And then July of 2020 finally came, and that was a great event, Winter's Embrace. The Long Dark launched a special video series, a 1-month contest. And at this point, I had been taking YouTube very seriously for about 6 months, of actually studying, of actually working, of trying to learn the craft. And I really wanted to do something big. I wanted to commit, dig down, and really put on some numbers onto the channel, both to get the videos on the channel, as well as to develop my own internal skills. And then when I heard that Hinderland was launching Winter's Embrace, a 30-day contest, I decided to go for it. And I was going to put up 30 videos in 30 days. I was basically going to become a vlogger. And that's something that I never thought I'd try. But to this day, I'm happy I did. Because putting that much product out in a short time really gave me some practice, reps, and skills that I appreciate to this day. I think one of the best skills that it gave me was editing decision making. Have you ever been in a situation where you're almost agonizing over, do I keep this scene? Do I cut this scene? I'm too long. What do I do? Go ahead and put yourself through a 30 videos in 30-day challenge, because I very quickly got over that anxiety, and I very quickly learned, okay, I'm going to cut that, I'll cut that, trim this, keep that. I was able to decide quickly because I had to, because I was filming, editing, and uploading a 20 to 40 minute video daily, and I did that for 30 days straight. And for reference, I kind of found the glory of willpower, because the first week or two, that was kind of, all right, I can do this. Tail end of week 2, I'm feeling it. Week 3, oh, I'm dragging. This stinks. Week 4 was sheer determination. Week 4 was nothing but willpower. Week 4 was totally an exercise of I will sleep when I'm done, not when I'm tired. Week 4 of Winter's Embrace is when Commander Tom's channel truly got powered by coffee and Dr. Pepper. Not a sponsor, but would welcome it. After Winter's Embrace, I found I had something. I gained audience, I gained a focus, and I found that Long Dark would be a game that people would watch. So that's when I struck pay dirt, and I really doubled down on it as well, and we started Crusade. And Crusade to this day is still the lifeblood of this channel. I do not argue that. Crusade is my most successful series. That is about 50 episodes long now. And I do think it's something that's brought people in. Now, Long Dark has been the engine of Commander Tom for over a year now, and I appreciate it. I am trying to branch out because I don't want to be a one-trick pony, but I'm also not getting rid of a game that people have come to follow me for. So it's a process that I'm working through. To give you an idea of what, statistically, Long Dark, Winter's Embrace, and Crusade have done for the channel, let's take a look at the stats. Again, Winter's Embrace was July of 2020. So if we take a look at what happened after June, we see that I put up those 30 videos in the month, and that I gained about 24 subscribers when it took me 5 months to get to 100, and I picked up 24 in one. I called that a win. I just about doubled my monthly watch time. That was a big number I was looking for. And then if we continue on with this, we see where I continued to find steady positive subscriber growth as I continued to have the videos put up, and the watch time remained basically stable. I was satisfied with that because I'm starting to get the numbers and the hours in that I'm looking for. If you're taking a look through there, you're seeing that I'm averaging the increase from about 300 hours a month, staying about stable that way. And frankly, my goal was always to try and get to about 320 hours a month. So as long as I was stable and positive, I considered that a win, and I was pretty happy. Then we get the big update. December of 2020. And this is one of the things that I absolutely love about being a gamer. Hinterland updated the game. They released the Hesitant Prospect update, and that got people talking about Long Dark on a larger level. That got people talking about weight management, because that was one of the aspects of the game that had a different change. And I had a video waiting. When Hinterland dropped the update, my views on this video spiked again. And as you can tell, they did so dramatically. And they gave me almost 24 subscribers in a month for that time frame. And this video had been laying in wait. I had originally uploaded it October 2nd, 2 months beforehand. It's another case of videos sometimes need time for their audience to find it. Going back to the graph, we'll show you what changes occurred with that because of that spike, because of that. The weight management video brought in a ton of new audience and watch time to the channel. And because I was smart and had all of my content so Long Dark focused for about 6 months at that point, I had a lot of content for them to follow along. And this is really where the gas really started to get pumped into the channel to build the forward momentum. If you take a look through the time here, we see that I actually quickly made my 4,000 hours of watch time by February. Most of that came in that window between December and February. I almost doubled my watch time from that alone. Most of that coming from viewers introduced by my weight management video, and then finding I've got a lot of other long dark tips and tricks and long dark videos for them to watch. This is the importance of having a focused niche. When people discover you, they keep coming back to you. To give you an idea of how I got the rest of the way there, you'll see that my subscribers continue to increase at a pretty steady rate because my watch time remains pretty steady on a monthly level. And because of that, you're seeing that finally now I'm reaching 1,000 subscribers, and I am at about 8,000 hours within the last 365 days. I've pretty much doubled the requirement. I can live with that. So what have I learned from all of this? Well, I've learned several things. That's part of the reason why you're seeing me start the Gamer's Guide to YouTube, is so I can help pass these things on to future gamers and maybe make things easier for you. I try. Mostly, though, I learned give the people what they want. I stuck with Long Dark. As I said, I have Crusade. It's a Let's Play series that I play on about 75% difficulty. But wait, there's more. I have my Light for the Long Dark series, which is tips, tricks, and build videos. And I'll be honest, this is the series that probably brings in the most new viewers to the channel. They see I know the game. They're looking me up in search, which is about 50% of my traffic. They see I know what I'm talking about. They subscribe to come back for more. And I deliver Crusade weekly. I've also expanded into live streaming. That's what Live and Dying is. It's where I try to weekly put on a live episode on maximum difficulty because I wanted something different than Crusade, which is at 75% difficulty. And then finally, I'm also playing Wintermute, which is the Long Dark story mode. So for reference, from one game, I have 4 series actively running on a weekly basis that I can put content out for. Now, I'll acknowledge it's hard to get a tips and tricks and build video in every week, so I'm often getting about 3 videos out on the same game on 3 different series each week. So I have both variety, but I also have consistency of that it's all the Long Dark. And this is part of the reason why I've developed a very devoted fan base on that game. In fact, so devoted, I'm actually having a little difficulty branching out. I am trying to diversify the portfolio. I do want to be survival gaming, not just specifically Long Dark, because I hate to say it, but someday, long in the future, Long Dark's probably not going to be quite as popular. And I want to move on to whatever will be popular because I enjoy survival gaming. Long Dark's not going anywhere though, but I'm trying to be prepared. So that's one reason why I don't necessarily suggest be game devout, game loyal, absolutely niche loyal, but don't have all of your eggs in one basket. I guess the philosophy I try to follow by. So that is the more nuts and bolts look of how I actually achieved 0 subscribers to monetization. It's a long road. As you can tell, it took me about 19 months and about 270 videos. And that is something when I explain to people, they are blown away by that. But that's the kind of commitment that you need to be able to be willing to make. I'm not saying it has to be 270 videos, but I'm saying you do need to be willing to commit to 1 year, 2 years worth of focused effort if you're wanting to make it on the platform. If that kind of effort is something that you're willing to put into your channel, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Because here at the Gamer's Guide to YouTube, I want to support you with that. And I want you to know when I've got new videos coming out to help teach you the tricks you need to know to level up your own channel. If you want to know more, that's what these playlists are for. I'm Commander Tom. I'll see you next time. Thanks.